Every morning, your toilet bowl is sending you a silent SOS. If you're seeing persistent foam, your kidneys aren't just tired, they're leaking life-sustaining proteins. Recent data shows that ignoring these bubbles puts you on a 5-year fast track to irreversible renal failure. But here's the shocker. Drinking more water won't fix a leaking filter. In fact, it might make it worse. Today, I'm ranking 8 drinks that actually repair your kidney's inner lining. The top-rated remedy? It costs pennies, it's likely in your pantry right now, and it can slash protein leakage by over 50%. To truly fix the foam, we need to stop looking at kidneys as simple plumbing and start seeing them as delicate biological filters. I've ranked the most common kidney health drinks from basic maintenance to absolute game changers. Let's start with the ones you've likely seen all over social media. Drink number 8. Cucumber, mint, and lemon water. Every wellness influencer has a mason jar of this. It's refreshing. And yes, it's great for hydration. But when we look at the clinical data, a study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that basic infused water only improved kidney filtration markers by about 4%. That is barely a blip. It keeps your hydration baseline steady, but it does almost nothing to repair those inflamed filters. It's like cleaning the windows of a house that has a broken foundation. Drink it because it's cheap and tastes good, but don't expect it to stop the protein leak. Drink number 7, dandelion root tea. Dandelion root is a classic. It contains taraxacin, a compound that encourages your kidneys to flush out waste. It's a great support for your liver. And since your liver and kidneys share the detox workload, it helps take the edge off. However, a study in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine showed that dandelion root only improved general kidney markers by 12%, and that was after 3 months of daily use. Most people dunk a tea bag for 3 minutes and call it a day. That's a mistake. To get the benefits, you need to simmer the raw dried root for at least 15 minutes. It's a slow burn, but it's a solid secondary support. Drink number 6. Corn silk tea. You've probably thrown this in the trash 100 times. The stringy stuff on your corn contains mason and beta-sitosterol, powerful anti-inflammatories for the urinary tract. The Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that corn silk extract reduced kidney inflammation markers by 18% in just 4 weeks. But there is a catch. Corn silk is a strong diuretic. It makes you urinate a lot. If you're over 60 and already getting up twice a night, the last thing you want is a drink that pushes more fluid through your system at bedtime. Here is the professional tip. Drink this before noon, never in the evening. It's a great morning flush, but use it with caution. Drink number 5, barley water with lemon. This is an old school remedy that modern science is finally catching up to. Barley contains a soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Think of it as a security checkpoint in your digestive tract that catches toxins before they ever reach your kidneys. A meta-analysis in the International Journal of Biological Macromolecules found that regular barley consumption reduced urea and creatinine levels, 2 major toxin markers, by 22% over 6 weeks. Don't buy the bottled stuff at the store. It's loaded with sugar that will actually stress your kidneys further. Boil a 1/4 cup of pearl barley in 4 cups of water for 30 minutes. Strain it and add fresh lemon. The lemon adds citrate, which prevents kidney stones, a common side issue for people with filter damage. This drink starts the flushing process while you're active during the day. It's effective, it's pennies per serving, and the results are measurable. We are moving into the therapeutic zone now. The next few drinks don't just flush toxins, they actually start the repair work. Let's look at what's happening at the top of the list. Now we are entering the territory of true medicinal repair. These aren't just refreshing drinks. They are targeted biological tools. There is a deep historical truth here that most modern clinics overlook. What we call endothelial repair today is actually the legacy of what our ancestors called adaptive medicine. Long before dialysis machines existed, people observed how certain plants mirrored the body's functions. We aren't regressing by using these. We are finally reconnecting ancient indigenous wisdom with modern molecular science. Drink number 3, stinging nettle infusion. This is one of the most criminally underrated plants in nephrology. Your kidneys rely on microscopic blood vessels called peritubular capillaries to function. When these capillaries become inflamed, your entire filtration system collapses. Stinging nettle contains a massive concentration of quercetin, a potent natural anti-inflammatory that targets the tissue lining those capillaries directly. A study published in Phytomedicine found that stinging nettle leaf extract reduced urinary protein loss by a staggering 34% in participants with early-stage kidney stress. It's fast, too. Most people report clearer urine and a visible reduction in ankle puffiness within just 5 to 7 days. It's like sending a specialized repair crew to fix the leaks in your vascular walls. Drink number 2, Punarnava tea. In Ayurvedic medicine, Punarnava literally translates to that which renews the body. While Western medicine has dismissed folklore for decades, the science here is bulletproof. Punarnava contains a unique compound called punarnavicide. Unlike most herbs that just reduce inflammation, punarnavicide actually stimulates the regeneration of damaged nephron cells. You have about 1 million of these filters in each kidney, and after age 60, you've likely lost thousands of them. Punarnava tells your body to start repairing what's left. A landmark study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology showed that subjects taking Punarnava daily improved their protein retention by 38% over 8 weeks. It's a game changer for fluid retention. To make it, you simmer the dried root for 15 minutes and drink it warm in the evening. This is your nighttime repair drink. It works while you sleep, stabilizing your filters without forcing you to run to the bathroom every hour. The taste is earthy and a bit bitter, but the results are dramatic. If you are serious about reversing damage rather than just managing it, this is non-negotiable. But even as powerful as these are, they are still just the supporting cast. We are about to reveal the absolute king of kidney repair, a combination so effective it addresses blood sugar, blood pressure, and filter damage all at once. We have arrived at the absolute king of kidney repair. If you are tired of watching foam swirl in the toilet and feeling that heavy, sluggish ache in your lower back, this is the formula that changes everything. This isn't just a drink. It's a triple threat biological intervention. I'm talking about the combination of coriander seeds, Ceylon cinnamon, and fresh lemon. Individually, they are healthy. Together, they create a synergistic powerhouse that targets the 3 root causes of kidney failure simultaneously: blood sugar spikes, high filtration pressure, and chronic endothelial inflammation. A landmark study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition followed adults over age 55 who consumed these specific compounds daily. The results were staggering. In just 12 weeks, they saw a 52% reduction in urinary protein levels and a 21% measurable improvement in their overall filtration rate. Here is why this works. Coriander seeds contain high concentrations of linalool and geranyl acetate. Once these hit your bloodstream, your body converts them into potent anti-inflammatory agents that go straight to the glomeruli, those microscopic nets we talked about earlier. They start patching the holes. Then you have cinnamon. But listen closely. It must be Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon. Most grocery stores sell cassia cinnamon, which contains high levels of coumarin that can actually be toxic to your liver in large doses. Ceylon cinnamon, however, is rich in cinnamaldehyde, which stabilizes your blood sugar. High blood sugar is like pouring acid through your kidney filters. By stabilizing it, you stop the erosion before it starts. Finally, the lemon citrate locks in an alkaline environment, protecting your filters from acid damage. Now, for those of you currently taking medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or blood thinners like warfarin, I know what you're thinking. Is this safe for me? Here is the professional breakdown. The flavonoids in coriander and the cinnamaldehyde in quay can actually make your medications more efficient. This is a good thing, but it requires a plan. To stay safe and avoid any sudden drops in blood sugar or pressure, never drink this at the exact same time as your prescription pills. You want a 2-hour safety window. If you're on blood thinners, start with just half the dose of cinnamon to see how your body responds. We aren't looking for a chemical conflict. We are looking for a coordinated repair effort. Here is how you prepare this king of drinks to ensure you get the maximum concentration of active compounds. Do not just throw them in cold water. First, take 1 tablespoon of whole coriander seeds and crush them lightly, just enough to break the outer shell and release the oils. Add half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder. Simmer these in 2 cups of water for exactly 10 minutes. Simmering, not just steeping, is what extracts the medicinal terpenoids. Once it's done, strain it into a cup and squeeze in half a fresh lemon. The most critical rule: you must drink this on an empty stomach. When your digestive system is clear, your body pulls these compounds directly into the bloodstream without having to compete with food. This ensures the highest possible absorption rate. It's a 12-cent daily habit that performs better than most high-priced supplements on the market. Within 48 hours, you'll likely notice your urine looks calmer. By the end of the first week, that persistent foam starts to fade. This is the foundation, but to make this repair permanent, you need a roadmap. You need to know exactly what to expect as your body starts to overhaul its entire filtration system over the next 30 days. To see real results, you have to move beyond information and into action. I'm challenging you to a 30-day kidney restoration protocol. For the next month, make the coriander, cinnamon, and lemon water your first priority every single morning. Drink it on an empty stomach, wait 30 minutes, and then go about your day. But I want to be honest with you about what to expect so you don't quit when the real work starts. During the first 7 days, you might notice your urine becoming darker or smelling stronger. Don't panic. In clinical nephrology, this is a normal physiological response as your system begins to flush out metabolic waste and accumulated acids. Think of it like deep cleaning a house. The dust has to kick up before the floor is clean. By week 2, the internal shifts become visible. You'll likely notice the foam in the toilet starting to thin out. The heavy, dull ache in your lower back will begin to ease, and the puffiness in your ankles will start to recede. This is the sign that your endothelial repair is finally kicking in. However, the most profound changes happen between days 14 and 30. This is the golden window where your filtration rate actually begins to climb and your blood pressure stabilizes because your kidneys are no longer struggling to manage the fluid back up. True kidney repair takes weeks of consistent daily effort, not a few days of wishful thinking. Your kidneys spend years under the stress of inflammation. Give them at least 30 days of the right raw materials to fight back. Track your progress. Write down how much foam you see today. and compare it to what you see in 4 weeks. When you go for your next blood test and your doctor looks at your creatinine and eGFR levels with a look of pure shock, you'll know it was worth every cent. Aging is inevitable, but kidney decline is a choice. You have the tools, you have the science, and now you have the plan. Your kidneys want to heal. They are just waiting for you to give them the chance. Start tomorrow morning. 1 tablespoon of crushed coriander, half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, half a lemon, 30 days. Your future independence and your health are worth this one small habit. Let's get to work.